Hi everyone, welcome back to Inspiration Friday with Fleur from Fleurs by Design. This month, Joy and I are taking our inspiration from fall. I mean, how can you not? It's so beautiful out in the fall. We're very lucky where we live. We get lots of beautiful leaves and all that kind of stuff. And we're using this Pinterest Autumn Inspiration mood board for our inspiration this month. And what I thought when I saw this, the first thing I thought is doing my own inspiration board for my office. I like to have, like I do a Christmas one, I hang up all kinds of Christmas decorations at Christmas, so I've never really done a fall one, so I thought I would do a fall one and use my frame that I have in my office, and I'm going to show you that later. And what I'm going to do is just make a whole bunch of fun fall projects to hang in my office. So let's get started. So I went through my stash and just kind of pulled out all the stuff that I could find that was kind of wood themed or fall themed, had some oranges and stuff in it. And I'm also using the Crepe Paper Wonder collection, which is not a fall collection, but it's actually got quite a bit of fall colors in it. And I really love this word paper. You can see it's already pretty cut up, and I'm probably going to try and cut out the word fall from that. And I'm using, for the first project I'm doing, I kind of wanted to go with that warm, cozy feeling from a knit sweater. So I found a piece of felt, and I'm just going to use these old pockets from Simple Stories that I still have in my stash, and I'm going to make little shaker pocket cards. I may not fill all of them with something, but I'm going to use these and then pin these on my board. So I'll use these up today, which is always good to use your stash. And again, I've gone through my stash. I had these old wood slices. So I think Amy Tangerine's new collection, you can get these again if you're looking for them. I have some old wood buttons, some, of course, chipboard frames from Crepe Paper. This is all from the Wonder collection. And what I'll probably do is just make a little pocket with this felt for the first one. And I'll be right back to show you how it turns out. So my little pocket has come together. I'm cutting out the word fall from the paper, and I thought I would just share a little trick that I learned from somebody, is instead of moving the scissors when you're cutting, you move the paper. And what I mean by that is pretty much you keep your scissors straight and move the paper as you're cutting, and it makes it so much easier and quicker when you're cutting out fine little things like this. And you can just move the paper around, and this is how I fussy cut, and I love to fussy cut pretty much everything. So this is just a really quick idea. Instead of moving your scissors like this, you move the paper, and it makes it a lot quicker. So this is how my pocket is coming together. I've got the felt background. I've cut out the word fall. I'm going to use this little tag which says "Love this day," and I found some cute little wooden hearts that are going to go in there, and I'll just put it all together and show you how it ends up. And here's how the first pocket looks. So I just put the fall letters over here, and I used my glossy accents to glue it onto the felt because it's kind of tricky gluing things onto felt. And then I just added the little hearts in there, and I'm going to leave those loose so that they can move around. And that'll be pinned up to my board. So number one pocket is done. I'll be back with number two in just a second. For my second pocket, I thought I would fill it with paper leaves. So again, I'm just using the Wonder collection from Crepe Paper, and it has some wooden patterns. I'll use some green, even though there's no green in that photo. I thought I'd add a few green leaves. And I'm going to show you just a quick way how I make leaves really easily. So I take a piece of paper and I fold it in half. This is from the paper pad, so it's not double-sided. And I just fold it in half, and then I make a little bit of a stem, and then you just basically make a semicircle going to the point at the end. And then when you open it up, you have a leaf. And if the stem's too big, then I just trim it off so it's a little bit thinner. But it's a super quick, easy way to make leaves for when you're doing any fall projects. I'll be back to show you how this pocket turns out in just a second. So you can see here I've cut out all my leaves from paper, and I even added a little bit of black. I ended up not adding the green just because it's not in the fall layout. And what I'm doing now is I'm just going to crease it in the middle. So I'm taking the leaves that I cut out, and I'm just folding it right in the middle just to give it a little bit of dimension when it goes in the pocket. And that way it'll just add a little bit of more interest. So all you do is just squish it in the middle and unfold it. And there you go, there you have your leaves. So I'll fill up the pocket. I'm also going to add this Brave chipboard piece from the collection because I have to remind myself all the time to be brave. I'm a very shy, quiet person, so I really this year wanted to kind of break out of my mold and do things that I don't normally do, and this is just a reminder to me to do that and to be brave and to keep going with all the dreams that I have in my head, and hopefully one day they'll come true. So I'll be back in a few minutes to show you how it ended up. So here's my little pocket full of leaves. I love how that looks. And what I'm going to do, I thought it was missing something, so I'm going to add these little hearts. I've had these for so long in my collection. So I'm going to add those in there too, just to add a little bit more shine and interest. And then I'm just going to, I think, glue this on the outside, just so that, I don't know, I might put it on the inside. Oh, I wonder if I could just leave it. Oh, I might just leave it like that. That looks actually kind of cool. Maybe just glue it down just once in the middle so it kind of looks like it's floating. But there you go, there's my second pocket done. So just a reminder to be brave. I'll be back with number 3 in just a minute. For this third card, I really wanted to use this journaling card that came in my September The Planner Society kit. It's a planning kit that you get, and you get such amazing stickers and embellishments and charms. It's really an amazing kit if you're interested in getting into planning, and even you could use these embellishments for every day for Project Life or anything like that. So I cut a piece of paper with the yellow feel to kind of go with the yellow tones in our inspiration. And then I added the journaling card, and we also got this chipboard in the kit, and it says She Matters, and this is a little post-it note, and I added a little puffy heart. We got the cutest little puffy hearts, puffy stickers in the kit this month. So for my last pocket for this video, I'm going to take some little bags that I got. These are from Michaels. They're just mini burlap bags, and for me, I don't know, fall burlap, they seem to go together really well. So I'm going to use one of those, and my husband was nice enough to pick me some beautiful acorns when he saw them. Oh, because he knows I get crafty with just about anything, and I thought I really wanted to try and use these on this mood board. So I think what I'm going to do is take one of the wood chips, glue one of the little acorns on the front of it, and then add it here. But it needs a little bit of color, so I'm just going to play around and see what I can find to add to this pocket. I was thinking maybe this tag, and I added a cute little button, but we'll see if that manages to go together. It might. Let's see. Oh, that's actually not too bad, right? So we could do that, or I'll play around and see what I come up with. So I ended up using this other little tag that says Wild Spirit and glued it on top. I just used some foam tape and then used the glossy accents underneath the foam tape just to make sure it sticks to the burlap. And I also attached the acorns and the wood with a hot glue gun because that tends to stick things a little bit better than, especially when you're working with material instead of paper. The hot glue gun seems to work a lot better. So that one's done. But then I decided I really needed to use this one. So I'm going to do one extra pocket and I'll be right back. So for this last one, I just wanted to use this dream little tag that was in the ephemera pack. And I found this gold heart doily, which I love, and this old parchment paper, and I can't even remember who this is from. But I thought maybe we could just do a quick layer, add that on there, and then hang that up just like that. I think that's perfect. So why don't we go ahead and stick that down. Again, I'm just using glossy accents because I find that anything that's not paper, sometimes it doesn't stick together the greatest. And because I'm hanging it up, I just wanted to make sure that it's going to actually stick. So I'm just using some glossy accents really quickly. And there you go, quickly done. That one didn't take me hardly any time at all. So this is going to be hung up on my board, which I will take a picture of, and you'll see it in the screenshot right after this video. But thank you very much. Again, I used the Inspiration Friday came from this mood board that was found on Pinterest, and it's just full of beautiful autumn leaves and warm, cozy things, acorns and leaves and pumpkins. So, you know, it's really fun to take something like this and to make your own mood board that you can hang up at your home or in your office. I use it in my craft room just to give me inspiration every day. and I'll take a picture at the end, and all the information for my Instagram and everything else is below, and I can't wait to do this again next month. We'll see you for Inspiration Friday in another month. Thanks for stopping by.